Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to an incredibly exciting plan with me. I am planning for the week of June 25th through July 1st. The beginning of July starts this week, and in addition to that, I have a ton of exciting stuff happening, which I'll get into. First of all, I did want to mention I am going to be using this Simply Gilded washi in my spread. I got a ton of washi. Hold up. I gotta brag. I hope this isn't weird. I went ham in her last release, and oh, there's one more roll. So much washi. I got a lot of washi. I told myself I would start out slowly and like maybe pick up one or two things, and then the release happened and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm getting everything. It's all still new in its packaging except for this red bow that I decided I was going to use in this spread because I thought it was really pretty. It's silver foil on it. So I'm going to be using it with like that half bottom washi thing people do. I'm gonna try it out, see if I can do it. Anyway, so the kit I am using is actually a kit that I drew myself. This is only the second kit that I have released that I've drawn myself, and it is a Washington, D.C. themed kit because this week I'm going to Washington, D.C. I'm very, very excited. Anyway, here on the front page we have our full boxes. Because I drew this kit, you guys are going to have to sit around for a few extra moments while I talk about every single full box. Here I have, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just things to have to do with DC, the flag, the shape of the state, a Washington, D.C. license plate that says EC Girl, and a 202 sticker. We have the double box with the White House. We have the map of the Metro. We have the Washington Memorial, the silhouette of DC with the American flag, and the Lincoln Memorial. Then we have the 5 flags. We also have the freebie full boxes that come with this. I think I'm going to use this one. We'll see. Then we have our ombre checklists. We have our half boxes and so on page. Little things in solid washi, our functional page. We have our date covers, our deco and icons, our glitter headers and regular headers. Oh snap, I just realized this page completely miscut, so I am going to have to go grab something else to use. Interesting. And then we've got our bottom washi, which also completely miscut. Oh, I remember this kit. It was an oops. I'm going to try to talk loudly. It was an oops kit, or page thing that I messed up on. And I forgot to reprint it. Luckily, sorry, this is a terrible sound. I am fulfilling orders today. It's the Sunday before, and I just finished printing and cutting this same page of the kit, or the same kit. So we're gonna just toss these 2 pages aside, and we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. So here are how those pages are supposed to look. I guess I'm gonna have to reprint that page for the person who purchased it. So I'm trying to grab some supplies. I am not prepared for this right now, so I'm grabbing from my Rewind planner this thing. Although I should probably grab a ruler. You know what, let me just grab a ruler. When you are doing what I am about to do, something that's very helpful to have is a slice tool. I do own a slice tool, but I can't find it. Of course, the one time I like super need it, it is nowhere to be found. So I'm going to attempt to like put in some notches and then cut it. I also don't have a X-Acto knife right now. Okay, hopefully that works. Okay. This is a mess already. I'm sorry for those that are like cringing at this. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut it. This is very stressful. Next week, I'm going to be using a kit with very similar colors because next week is the week of 4th of July, and I'm going to use blue Simply Gilded washi because why not? Okay, I didn't need to cut all the way through. So, let me, in case you missed that, my Simply Gilded washies, I had them stacked too precariously nearby, and they hit my tripod as I tried to push them out of the way, and it fell, and it hit me, in case you're wondering what kind of day I'm having. So, let me put down my washi. So, the reason that I chose red Simply Gilded washi is because the bottom washi on the left-hand side is doesn't have a lot of red in it. So, I didn't want there to be like a blue overload. So I definitely should white this out because this will probably be see-through. But I also don't have any white out because I apparently ran out of every supply of like normal stuff like that I know of. But I never noticed. Is that enough space? Okay, this is way too high. Bless having removable stickers. Although once you pull them up, it's like harder to get them to stick. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna cut like in the middle of a bow. Okay, that's not perfect, and this side needs to be cleaned up. But guys, I just laid down my first ever Simply Gilded washi in my planner. I'm glad we all got this on camera. It's still filming, right? Okay, that's definitely filming. Okay, let's do the other side. I kind of wish the washi came out the other way. You know? Sorry if my head's in the shot. I'm trying to be like meticulous here. You know, washi is like a science. Okay, we're gonna wiggle that real quick just so I can see if I like it. I have no idea, but so far it's cute. Thanks for experiencing that train wreck with me, guys. Let's do the date covers. Also, this is now a mess. Thanks, me. Grab the flags, grab the date covers, and jump right on it. So I'm going to use a flag that matches the bottom washi up here. And jump in. So, exciting week ahead. As you'll see, I don't have that many plans to put down, just because, like, while I've been given an agenda for the, like, the week, it's not like I know a ton of what is happening. So, 28, 29... 30, and then Sunday's the 1st of July, which is crazy to me. How is it already July? Okay. Monday. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize right now. This video is not going to be an incredibly interesting video. Similar to how most of like my last 2-3 plan with me's have been. I just don't know my schedule well enough to put down a ton of stuff, like right at the beginning of the week, which is the reason I stopped doing plan with me's, but y'all seem to like this enough to stick around, so up until people start hating this, I'm gonna keep doing it. I also have to decide, so for planning next week, I can either wait until next Sunday, because my flight comes back in on Saturday, but I feel like I'm gonna be really exhausted Sunday, so I'm either gonna have to wait until Sunday to plan next week, or I'm going to have to do it on like Tuesday. But honestly, it's gonna be Sunday because I'm gonna have way too much to do because I'm spending this whole weekend getting out every single order before I have in my shop until I. Oh, that looks good. Sorry, I'm just spending this week getting out all orders. Okay, so the 2 double boxes are gonna throw me off. I definitely don't want one of the memorials because then it would seem like I'm giving one preference. So it's between these two. Let's do this one. Why not? Okay. Let's do habits. So sidebar time. Oh, I have to grab my torn apart washi page because I'm a monster. Let's grab the can mildew, or not mildew, habit tracker. So the first habit that I am tracking is one that I've been doing every week now, and that is to have nice hair, and that's just like me putting effort into my life. So next, I have been recently putting in the habit of watering my plants, but I'm not going to put that in for two reasons. One, most of my plants are not doing great, so the ones that require watering every day, which is not usually a type of plant that I keep around, I'm more of a succulents person, they're just not doing great. I don't know, I guess I killed them, so they won't need watering. And beyond that, like, I'm not going to be here this week. I'm going to be away for most of the week. I'm going to have my neighbors, like, stop by and water them, but, ooh, could I use this? No, this is too thick. I get the washi craze. So the second habit I am tracking is actually planning related, and I'm going to use a little, like, book. I don't know how well you can tell. You can't tell. It's a little book icon, and that's, I'm not going to take my planner with me to DC just because I'm only bringing on a carry-on with me, no checking luggage, because that's expensive. So this is going to be like write down what I did that day, so when I get back I can back plan this whole week, which is not usually a planning style I do, so that's fun. I'm peeking back at how I did last week. Okay, next I'm going to do my running to-do list that I always do love having in the sidebar, so let me grab some more washi. Yeah, so, oh, wait. Yeah, let's do the running side to-do list first. So, the to-do list color I want is, let's go with the dark blue. These are the exact same colors as my my Independence Day kit, and I think that's the one I decided to use next week. But I still have time to decide, like, to change my mind a million times. So, but it'll be interesting to use the exact same, like, colors 2 weeks in a row. So my running to-do list is always nice to have. Next, I'm going to put in a half box. I stole this idea from Jess J. Crew Plans, where she, like, puts in a half box in the sidebar to write in, like, the theme for the week or, like, goals for the week or something. I don't know what she exactly uses it for, but I have been using it to mark, like, theme of the week basically, and the theme of this week is DC, baby, which is to say I'm going to DC. I'm going to use one of the deco pieces, the one that says 202. That's the area code there, and I'll put that right there. Lastly, I am going to make another checklist here in the side. It's going to be red, but I'm just going to put a glitter header because I don't know what else I would put, and I'm going to put a 3-dot checklist. No. Yes, I am. This is going to be kind of like a packing don't forget list, like just reminders for myself in preparation for leaving. So let me stick a piece of washi down there, and I will be all done with my sidebar. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Okay. Let's jump in with the glitter headers so we can start actually placing down full boxes. This is the part that takes forever, and since I'm doing 2 double boxes this week, it's going to take even longer for me to decide placement of boxes, because ever since I switched to this planning style, I have not done 2 double boxes in a single week, so this is going to be interesting. Also, I posted this on Instagram this morning, but I was, like, feeling overwhelmed, like a good overwhelmed with support from you all. So Saturday night, I posted on my Instagram stories, like, work in progress drawings, and, like, I was like, hey, guess what this is? And, like, beyond the people actually guessing, which I thought was really fun, I had so many people message me saying, oh my god, I could really tell what that is. That's so cool. Which is cool. So Monday and Tuesday are the 2 days that I'm not in DC, or I guess Sunday as well. How do I want to do this? Oh god. So let's do these 2 on Monday and Tuesday. I don't want to do them up top. Okay, so these 2 are Monday and Tuesday, somewhere around here. And let's do these two on Friday, Saturday. Okay, that's been decided. Wednesday, let's use the Metro map thing because that is the date that I arrive. I'm actually pretty pissed. So the original email I got about the training dates was sent out like weeks ago, and it listed the start time as Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. I wanted to save a night at the hotel, so I made my flight arrive at 7:30 a.m. It'll take me about, after I land, it'll take me an hour and a half to get there, but I thought that's plenty of time to arrive. I wasn't planning on checking in because an 8 o'clock check-in is crazy, but it gave me plenty of time. They sent an email around just like this last week, so like less than a week before the event started with the actual like agenda, and check-in is at 8:30 a.m. Like there's a chance I'll make it on time, but probably not. So like I messaged them back, and I'm leading one of the things, which I'm very excited about. And I was like, hey, like I made travel accommodations based on the original email. I'm going to be late and there's nothing I can do about it. And they're like, you know, in the future, we want everyone, especially presenters, to arrive on time, possibly the night before. And I messaged them back and I was like, that's an extra $200 a night because hotels are very expensive in DC. Like, if you want me to arrive Wednesday or Tuesday night, you have to tell me, because otherwise I'm not going to plan for that because that's expensive. And like, yes, I'm getting reimbursed for all of this, but I value the resources of my company and I'm not going to needlessly spend that money. So I was very upset, especially because like beyond them being awful for like telling us so late, like then getting upset with me. I was not a happy camper, in case you were wondering. So hopefully I make it on time. I know I'm just gonna be I hate it, but I'm gonna be so stressed Wednesday morning. Like I looked into possibly getting an earlier flight, but the flight I have is the earliest arrival time. So it's the earliest I can get there. So Wednesday, because Wednesday is also of course the day of my presentation, so it's not going to give me any time to meet up with my co-presenter, who by the way is not a nice person. Let's flip over and try to get the rest of these full boxes chosen. So, oh gosh, I'm gonna open this up. This is very awful. So, I said Saturday, Sunday, and I wanna put the double boxes here, which means this one goes here, which means that one goes there. Okay. I hope any of what I said made sense to you all. What else? Also, like, they send around the agenda, and they had told us ahead of time, like, the event will end 6 p.m. Sunday or Saturday night, so I planned for my flight to leave, I said 10 p.m., which I thought gave me plenty of time to, like, say my goodbyes, grab all my stuff, get, like, a lift to the airport, and, like, be ready, but, like, I'm gonna be cutting it close, like, super close, and I'm very upset about it. So let's put in the double box here, and like the schedule they gave us, I was planning or like hoping to have some time to do some sightseeing or like at least go buy a postcard for some friends, but none of that. Like because the event always gives you time to like go travel in the city that you're in, but whoever planned it this time around, like I'm unhappy with them because like, they just expected everyone to come in the night before and stay in an extra night. Like, they have planned in the schedule, like, it's not mandatory, but it's kind of like, come go sightseeing with us. And they have it all on Sunday and Tuesday. And I'm like, everyone that I have talked to is not coming in early or staying late because, you know, we have lives to get back to and hotels are expensive in DC. And they were all very bummed when nobody signed up for their family fun events, which is what they called them. I should stop complaining. I'm going to an all-expense-paid trip to DC. Well, not all-expense. I'm going to the big expense-paid trip to DC. I should be thankful. Okay, so let us jump in with Monday. So I have my plans here. Let's start with some little things. First, Monday is my Etsy payday as normal. I'm going to grab just the computer little thing here. I marked these just so, again, I can take care of my, not again. Yeah, I said that in my July plan with me, which I just did. I mark these down just so it reminds me to go do my accounting for my Etsy shop. I like to take care of that all at once. Then I would like to put in a birthday. I don't really have any birthday stickers. I'm going to put in a heart. It is a close friend of the family's birthday, which is exciting. So up top, Monday, we're going to put in that we first are starting our day with a staff meeting. So I'm putting in a flag. And then these are from Happy Daya stickers. They are staff meeting stickers. I like using them to mark staff meetings. Next, so I talked about this a few weeks or months, or it was a really long time ago. So basically, another department, or how do I explain this? Hold on, let me gather my thoughts. So I have a job title where I'm called, let's say, let me give myself a fake title. Head of Technology. That is nowhere near what my job title is, but imagine that. It's kind of like a misnomer because there is nobody in the technology department but me, but I'm head of technology. My job is basically to do this one thing for other departments. We have currently one of our big projects turned into its own department. It's a temporary department that by the end of this year will be dissolved, and everybody's like basically contract workers, but they decided that I was not enough for what their needs were going to be, and they wanted to bring on their own technology head or head of technology. They went about this in very bad ways. Number one, they didn't tell me they were hiring this person. Number two, they didn't tell me that the person would have the same job title as me. And number three, they didn't tell me that the job was going to pay monthly more than mine. So I received like a phone alert. No, I received an email from someone saying, hey, I saw that company is hiring a head of technology. Why are you leaving? And like, I'm sorry that this is becoming long, but basically, like, it was like I received that email and I looked at it and it looked like they were gonna fire me because it was my job title in my company, and first of all, they were paying more than they were paying me, and I freaked out. I don't remember when this was. I'm gonna check. Okay, I cannot find an exact date, but it was sometime in April this all went down. So I basically received this email at like 8:30 in the morning. I was sitting in the parking lot about to go into work, and I just started bawling my eyes out because I was like, I was convinced that I was gonna walk into that office and they, like, because that was the day they posted it, and they were going to like have a box with all my stuff ready to fire me. So like I went into the office and nothing happened. Like nobody talked to me, and I just kind of like closed my door and like freaked out. I didn't get anything done until one of my lovely coworkers came in, and he's like, girl, what is wrong with you? Why are you crying? I'm not a crier. And I showed him the job description, and he looked at me, he's like, are you leaving? Are you getting fired? I was like, I don't know. They're hiring someone with the exact same job title as me. They're paying them more than me, and nobody talked to me. So eventually I sat down with my boss, and I'm like, look, I need to talk to you. And she came into my office, and I kind of like broke down, and she's like, what is wrong? And I was like, what, are you firing me? And what's happening? And she was like, oh my God, did no one talk to you about this? Nobody talked to me about this, but apparently they were supposed to. And I told her, I was like, I am uncomfortable with you hiring someone with the exact same job title as me and paying them more. And she's like, you know what? You're right, this is effed up. So I had like a meeting with their department head, and we got it basically sorted out. So one of the things that I love about my boss is that she stands up for me, like big time. So she made sure that the person will not be called head of technology. They'll be called like deputy or like assistant. I'm not exactly sure on the title, but it's very clear that they do not have any rank over me. She also made sure that they don't make more than me, and not by lowering their pay. She made sure that whatever that department decided to pay that person, that they would have to make sure that my salary was a minimum of $1 more, which is really exciting for me because, you know, I'm getting a pay raise because of this, which I was scheduled to get one anyway. But that's all to say that we hired someone. In addition to like all of this, I insisted that I be in on the hiring process because this person is going to share an office with me, and they're going to work closely with me. Oh yeah, I have to give up half my office, which sucks. But it's only to like December. So anyway, long story is that on Monday, the person we decided to hire starts. I am nervous. What if I interviewed the person, so, like, I know I like them, but, like, what if I end up not getting along with him? What if he's, so, while my job is not head of technology, my job has to do with technology and, like, science and data. And because I'm a girl, even though I believe I'm kick-ass at my job, people tend to question my authority on things. So I've gotten very concerned about the fact that people will just assume that he knows more than me. And it's just this whole, like, I'm psyching myself out is basically what's happening. But Monday is when he arrives. So to mark all my apprehension, and I'm so sorry for that long story, but I needed to get it out there. From the Coffee Monsters Co., I'm using these worried, like, emoji heads. Oh, that's not focusing. But anyway, I thought that was the perfect thing to mark that he is starting. I do have, okay, so let me make sure I got everything. Etsy payday, staff meeting. Okay, the only other thing I have to mark is that I have a bill due on this day. I need to remember to pay it. It is my energy bill for my apartment. But so far, that is my Monday. Tuesday, I'm going to start by putting in a 3-dot checklist at the bottom, and that is because I need to make, like, a packing list or whatever. Wednesday morning is my flight, so Tuesday night I need to get my ducks in a row. So I'm going to put a to-do header above that. Oops, I grabbed 2 on accident. Okay. So, that's for that. Next, I'm going to mark this. Oh, how do I want to mark this? Ooh, I know what I want to use to mark this. Maybe it's in this pile of stickers. It's this. There's a specific sticker I'm looking for. It's not in that pile. It is from this shop, so maybe I left it in here. These are what I use to organize my stickers, in case you care. I like it because I can do this. Oh, there we go. I need to pay rent on this day. My rent is due on Sunday, but their office is closed on Sunday, and I'll be gone Wednesday through Saturday. So to mark that, I'm going to grab the little guy here and put him right there. And just because I'm here already, I'm going to take my silver Jelly Roll pen, and I'm going to make a little checkbox. So I can just write in pay rent, and once I do that, check the box. Okay. Next, I need to pack on this day, but first, it is my grandma's birthday. Honestly, I don't know if I'll call her. She doesn't like when I call because, so she's losing her memory, like, real bad. And because I haven't been able to visit her in so long, because it's hard. She lives in a different country, it's hard to get visa. Anyway, she basically forgot who I am, so every time I call, it, like, distraughts her because she knows who I am, but she doesn't know. So I sent her a card and all of that, but I don't think I'll call this time just because I called not a few weeks ago. I called, like, last week to talk to her and my mom, and it, like, really upset her that she didn't remember who I was. Last thing for this day I'm going to put in is that I need to pack. So to mark that, I actually have spring cleaning stickers from Coffee Monsters Co., but I was going to use the small version of this one. So I'm going to put that right here. And again, I'm going to grab my Jelly Roll pen and make a checkbox. So it'll be pack and pay rent. Okay, Wednesday. Okay, let's put in the 2 bills I have due on this day. I honestly should just... I don't know why. Of course, it's the week where I have so much happening that a ton of bills are due. I'm going to put both bills on the same bill due because I don't have enough bill dues. Let me move these out of the way. So, we're going to start with my flight is this morning. My flight takes off at like 6 a.m. and should land by 7:30. Yeah, 7:30. So to mark that, I have from Scribble Prints Co. This is a leftover from my Hello January kit. I went through my old kit supplies because I don't have flight trackers, it turns out. But I'm going to put this in to mark when I take off and when I land. I don't know how else you're supposed to use those. Also on this day, I have my presentation. So first of all, I'm going to put in a quarter box right here to mark training day 1. And then I'm going to take an appointment label. I should find some kind of sticker to mark that. but I'm going to put in an appointment label to mark that I'm doing the training that I'm leading on this day with these stickers from Happy Day Stickers. Okay, that does cover that up a little, but that's fine. And that is it for these 2 days. I'm just making sure my jelly roll has dried. It has. So that is Monday through Wednesday. I also need to check into my hotel Wednesday night, but yeah, I can mark that. Okay, let's do that. It's going to be near the end of the day. So I'm using these traveling stickers from my shop. I'm going to use the small one. Oop. Just to mark hotel check-in. Okay, let's flip this sucker over. So let's start with Thursday. I'm going to put in a quarter box to mark training day 2. That's all I know about what's happening on Thursday. For Friday, let's put in another quarter box to mark training day 3. That's all I know what's happening on Friday. Saturday, we're going to start again with a quarter box to mark the last day of training. Then I'm going to use a skinny appointment label to mark I need to check out of my hotel this morning. Because the training goes until like way past checkout time. So again, I'm putting one of her in, although I might change that out. I'm not a big fan. Don't know what I'm doing Saturday, but Saturday night, again, this is an old kit from Scribble Prints Co., and I'm grabbing the flight tracker to mark my flight out. Okay, Sunday. Sunday, I, of course, will be doing stuff like unpacking and, like, settling in, oh, I forgot, I used the wrong girl. I'm going to leave her in. Anyway, so I'm going to do all of that stuff. I don't really want to mark any of that yet because I'm not sure my plans and how tired I'll be or what. But Sunday I am going to put in a half box because I have these rose-colored days, hello months. So pretty. I'm going to put in hello July. They are on clear paper. Ooh, that's a little big. Or a little, like the quarter box, or half box is a little big. Okay. That's all I have. I'm going to grab the deco, put that down, and we can wrap this sucker up. Alright, so I've got the car. I'll put the license plate on the other side. We've got the flag. I've got the silhouette. I've got the memorial. I'm going to make sure his head fits in here. And state and American flag. Okay. Give me 2 seconds to trim this off. Okay, guys, thank you so much for sticking around with me. I am going to fill this out with my Pen Gems pen, but I'm not going to, like, do the whole film it and then come back, or fill it out then come back, because I don't want to. But let me show you what's left of the kit. We have the mangled washi page. We have the headers page. I'm also trying to put this back in order. The headers and deco page. The functional page that I didn't use almost any of. I still have the weekend banners I can grab and use. That page, and that page. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to do my best to link everything down below, and I am very excited for heading off to DC this week. It's hopefully going to be a blast, and hopefully Wednesday and the whole traveling there does not kill me. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video, which will hopefully, I actually have a video planned to, already scheduled to go up on Wednesday, which is a video on how to foil, or like my new printer for foiling stickers, and then hopefully on Saturday or Sunday, my July monthly that I've already filmed will go live. So even though I will be gone this week, and there's not going to be like much activity on my social media, I hopefully will have 3 videos go live. Okay, have a great day, guys. Bye.